Reps lambast Obasanjo. House crisis, PDP Brokers peace. Amended Constitution needs no assent, House insists. Hello and welcome to House Report on Internet Television International ITI. I am Rachel Owa. There have been agitations from many quarters claiming that the Constitution amendment would be incomplete without the President's assent, with former Nigerian Bar Association President Olisa Agbagoba even dragging the National Assembly to court over the issue. The House of Representatives, however, again reaffirmed its position on the controversy trailing the amendment of the 1999 Constitution, insisting that presidential assent is not required to make the amendment of the Constitution a reality. Deputy Speaker and Chairman, House Special Ad Hoc Committee on Constitution Review, Honorable Usman Nafada, disclosed this on Wednesday while declaring open a public hearing on a bill for an act to provide for the establishment of the National Industrial Court (NIC) by the Constitution.
We have done it. The Constitution is now amended. It will soon be gazetted and it will be sent to the Attorney General of the Federation. The question whether the constitutional amendment requires the signature of the President or not, as far as we are concerned, the amended Constitution does not require the signature of the President. And soon, clean copies could be sent to the Presidency, the Ministry of Justice, and whoever is concerned.
He charged the Special Ad Hoc Committee handling the inclusion of the NIC in the Constitution to avoid any further delay in the exercise to ensure that the report on the bill is submitted to the House for consideration. Like many other stakeholders, President of the NIC, Justice Babatunde Adejumo, endorsed the bill as presented, but argued that the head of the Industrial Court should also be made a member of the National Judicial Council, NJC.
The Court is one of the 7 courts in the Federation: the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the Federal Court, the High Court of the FCT, the Sharia Court of the FCT, the Customary Court of the FCT, and the National Industrial Court. If decisions that will affect the manpower needs, the discipline, the funding of the court is to be taken by this council, and there's an omission by not including the president of the court in that. The court will be represented when these decisions will be taken, and that would still be another problem.
Similarly, the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC), Trade Union Congress (TUC), and the Investment and Securities Tribunal endorsed the bill. The clamor to have the NIC properly enlisted in the Constitution followed a landmark Supreme Court ruling in February 2010, which placed the NIC as an inferior court. The Apex Court, however, held that the status of the court would be enhanced if the National Assembly amended the Constitution to list the NIC as one of the courts of superior record. In the course of the week, there was rumor that a truce between the leadership of the House of Representatives and the 11 members who were suspended may be reached soon, following the intervention of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), to which all the players belonged. Reports say at Wednesday's meeting with members of the National Working Committee (NWC) of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), the suspended lawmakers were told that the only way the party could intervene was for them to ask a lawyer to stop the case. After meeting separately with the 11 aggrieved members, the PDP leadership met privately with Bankole, the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Though the 2 meetings were held behind closed doors, party members hope that the crisis will soon be over. Minority members of the House of Representatives on Thursday lambasted former President Olusegun Obasanjo for daring to refer to the National Assembly as a corrupt entity milking the nation dry. Minority Leader of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ali Ndume, who addressed National Assembly correspondents on behalf of the caucus, said Obasanjo lacked the moral right to pronounce them corrupt because he, that is Obasanjo, allegedly instituted corruption in Nigeria.
I would have preferred him to say either Nigerians are corrupt or Nigerian politicians are corrupt. That would have been right. But for him to just single out the National Assembly, I think he's not being fair. Because even if that is the case, the National Assembly has 80% PDP members, both in the Senate and in the House of Reps. And Obasanjo is the father and grandfather of PDP. If that is true, then it means if his children are corrupt, then the father or the grandfather, you know what he is. That is the truth of it. Having said that, we all know the level of corruption in this country. But is it not during Obasanjo that even corruption started? It is during his 8-year rule that the corruption moved from a low level to a highest level. It is during his 8 years administration that he shared 50 million to each of these members in this house in order to extend his tenure. It was during his tenure that NAFCON, Transcorp, NITEL, and all other were sold to girlfriends, cronies, and all that. I don't know what you call that. That is the foundation of corruption in this country.
It would be recalled that former President Obasanjo accused senators and members of the House of Representatives of corruption through the padding of the federal budget and collection of billions in unjustifiable allowances. Ndume also criticized the present administration of President Goodluck Jonathan, saying it has performed abysmally low.
He's in CPC. He's not even in my party. He was the president of this country for only 20 months. 20 months. Up to today, Nigerians have not forgotten Buhari for what he did. Is that not true? This president has been the acting president and the president from November to date. At least there should be something on ground. I gave him credit for appointing Jiga. That's it. And we have no option because the whole world is looking up to. This is a sitting president that brought a budget. And up to now in October, budget is the main yardstick benchmark for government performance. This president, as I'm speaking to you now, has not signed the budget. If somebody as a sitting president has not signed budget by now, how do you say he has performed? What has he performed?
He listed the topical issues that the present administration needs to give top priority to include appropriation, election, security, and zoning. That's it from the House of Representatives this week. I am Rachel Owa. Thank you for logging on.